Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I'd like to thank the people at Uggs for keeping the Australian nation's feet warm for many years. I've seen Kate Hudson wearing them. She seems to be fond of them as well. I owned a pair once. They looked feminine and made my feet sweat. So stopped wearing them after that. This is the first time I've seen a theater built inside a Mexican restaurant, which is pretty cool. Very nice. The margaritas are very good. I recommend them. It's very strange. I guess we're in the courtyard. That makes us the courtyard. This has been amazing. I've enjoyed this. I should talk about the first time I met James Franco, probably. I think I thought the first thing that a lot of his future co-workers and directors thought when they saw him, which is, I'd fuck the shit out of this guy. Handsome, very friendly. I was 16 years old, I think, when we first met. You were like 20, which means I was like pretty sure you'd lost your virginity, which made you awesome in my book right away. One of the coolest guys I'd met. At that point, you had a leather jacket. That was fucking rad. And honestly, one of the first things I remember talking to you about is we were on Freaks and Geeks, and we were both on this TV show, and you mentioned that you were still in acting class. And I remember thinking, wow, we're both on a TV show, and this guy's still in an acting class. What a stupid idiot he is. We've done it. We're here, man. We're getting paid for this shit. But no, he really wants to keep learning stuff, which I thought was very weird at the time, but I've now seen that somewhat of an odd addiction he has, and we just all have to stand by and watch. He took acting incredibly seriously, especially for being on a TV show no one watched. He talked about his character like he was a real person. Daniel wouldn't do that. I remember he'd say that. You know, that was a weird thing to say. I don't know what my guy would do. I have no clue. My guy would say this shit on this piece of paper. That's it. But even at the time, he was he worked hard. I remember I would write stupid scenes, and he would sit around and read them, and then as soon as we started smoking weed, he would leave, which was pretty funny. And then I remember our show started coming to an end. It was getting canceled. Scott Sasso was the guy's name who canceled it. You couldn't remember earlier. I don't know what he does now, but he's not up here, I guess. I remember talking to you, actually, and you were saying that there was a James Dean movie that you may do, and I was definitely one of the people convincing you not to do that. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to play fucking Laurence Olivier in a movie. That'll be rad. Siegel will be Orson Welles, and we'll all just go out and pretend to be great actors. I was totally wrong. He won a fucking Golden Globe, so, and that's when they were legit, so... Pre-network television Golden Globe. That's a whole other thing. Then he did some movies I never saw, Annapolis and Flyboys and shit. I didn't see those, but yeah, I did. Okay, I saw Flyboys because at the end you're on a blimp that's blowing up as you're running across it. I remember thinking, that's fucking badass. I don't care who you are. If you can run across a blimp as it's exploding, that's unbelievable. You actually learned how to fly a 1939 airplane for that movie, if I recall. No, that's not true. I just make that up. But I actually went years and years without seeing Franco, except in movies. So I did see the Spider-Man movies. That was impressive, I remember. And then it wasn't until years later that we ultimately met up to do Pineapple Express. And after hearing him talk tonight, one thing has become remarkably clear to me, and that is I should never have let him play that role in Pineapple Express. Because I'd be talking to fucking Leonard Maltin, and he'd be up here with his stuff his ass for 2 hours, driving to fucking Santa Barbara to give this 5-minute speech, and I'd be nominated for an Oscar, and not him. So.